Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you today about different types of chalk and some tips and tricks that you can do and use to help you along your way if you're a chalk drawer. So the first one is round chalk. This type of chalk is good for, outlines and filling in. This is a good overall good piece of chalk. Then you got your rectangular chalk. Now, the difference with this one as opposed to this one, when you're drawing, your hand, sometimes it slips. That's called rolling. And the rectangular version, you roll less. So that's why I like this. This is good for outlines and shading in as well and stuff like that. Then you got your chalkboard chalk. This type of chalk is good for if you want to make a quick outline or something like that. Like, it's pretty decent, but the only problem is you see the thickness on these two as opposed to this thickness. As soon as I put this on the crown, it's gonna snap in half versus this. So this is good for like maybe outline, or you ran out of a color, you got these as backup or something. Also, you got jumbo chalk. This is a big piece of chalk. Look at the difference, man. So, jumbo chalk is good for shading in large areas. So, that's what it's good for. Not outlines or anything else. It barely breaks. That's why I love it. It's really sturdy, durable. Next, you got powdered chalk. So this type of chalk, you would flip it upside down, you would squeeze and roll the chalk. And this is good for like filling in and shading in certain areas and stuff like that. So I'm gonna show you how each one of these writes and some tips and tricks you could use along your way while drawing. So I'm gonna turn the camera on. Okay guys, so this is how you use roller chalk. You squeeze. See how it's already coming out, and then you just roll. And this is good for, like I said, shading and filling in certain areas. You just squeeze if you want more color. Pretty cool. Alright, next. When you spray with your bottle, I just got some empty glass cleaner or whatever and put water in it. When you spray, you don't want to be like this. Look at what happens when I just spray right on it. Well, it's not doing it right now, but see, if I just spray right on it, everything's erased. But if I spray away, it still stays there. See, this side stayed, that side flew away. So just be careful with that. Alright, next, jumbo chalk. This is what jumbo chalk looks like when you draw with it. Good for filling in a large area. And when you do it, you want to make sure you push hard on the ground, so the color can stick out. Now we're going to do it really lightly to show you the difference on this side. See how it's not filling in? So that's what you want to do. And now let's try our technique of spraying away. And see, it doesn't get all messed up, it still stays there. Okay. Now, this is good for outlines, this piece of chalk. So, I'm trying to sit down for a second. So this piece of chalk is good for like lines. See how nice that line is? The other two were for filling in. And you just want to, why I like these is because it's precise and it comes out nice, you know what I mean? But that's what these are for, lines. Let's go over here. I'm running out of room. But these lines are a little more difficult to work with because it's just so round. It's just weird to draw with. But, you know, I just wanted to show you guys like the different types of chalk. There's also puzzle chalk. Like you can put puzzles together and things like that. Now I know what you guys are asking. Jay, how do you erase this stuff if you don't want it there anymore? I'm glad you asked. Well, I'm gonna show you. So what you want to use for an eraser is about an old rag, you know? And you want to lightly rub it. Just lightly rub it away. And there you go. And after you can come in rough, you know? That's my eraser, guys. Let's try it on the purple. See if it works. But the hard thing about erasing too, guys, is the chalk always spreads around. So like after basically when I do something like this, I would do a test to see if it really erased, if I could see my line again. If I could see my line again, I'm good. Because you want to be able to see your outline when you're tracing or drawing or whatever. So I hope these tips are helping you guys. I'm trying to think of some more chalk tips. Yeah, some more chalk tips. Get yourself a bag. Something to hold the chalk in. Get yourself a big spray bottle. That way you don't have to keep refilling the water over and over again. Also, I always bring a refill of water with me, usually a couple, just in case my spray bottle runs out, because I need to let the chalk set. And a lot of people ask me why, Jay, why do you always spray the chalk down? Well, I'm going to show you the difference. So I'm going to take a nice color. So I'll take, this one's tan, but I'd rather use, I'm gonna use this. Some of the chalk actually has names on it. This one, I don't know if you guys can read that. I don't think you guys can. It says Granny Smith apple, so we're gonna try that out. And I'm gonna show you the difference of why I spray it. Okay, so everybody wants to know, Jay, why do you always spray the chalk? Why do you always spray the chalk? Well, I'm gonna tell you. Here's one. That's one color. Now, we're gonna do another color on this side. That way we have that even space right there. Now for this one, I'm gonna spray, and you're gonna see why. Look at the difference. That's the color it's supposed to be. This is the dry color. Also, when this dries, I don't have to worry about this happening. Ready? You see that? You see how my finger, people's footprints all day. If you don't spray that, it avoids people's footprints from walking over your stuff. It seals your chalk down. That's why I spray with water. So I hope that helped. Hey guys, I hope these tips and videos help, or I hope this video with tips about chalk and how to spray it down and, you know, how to erase and stuff, I hope that helps. And I'll see you in the next video. Let me know what you guys want to see next.